I should never have gone down there. Because once I started walking down that staircase, it never ended. No matter how far I went, there was always another step. And now, I don't know if I'll ever make it back. It started as a dare. My friends and I had been exploring abandoned buildings on weekends. Factories, old motels, storage basements. The kind of places that still smelled of mildew and rust, but felt harmless once you'd walked through them long enough. That night, though, we found something different. An old office block at the edge of town. Glass shattered, graffiti on the walls, doors chained shut, except for one. We slipped inside. The place was dead quiet, only our footsteps echoing against the cracked tile. We found dusty desks, scattered files, dead vending machines. And then the staircase. It looked ordinary. Concrete steps, rusted rail, leading down into the basement. But the light down there, it wasn't right. It was dim, yellow, like candlelight, but too steady. My friends dared me to go down first. I laughed, said sure. It was just stairs. I had no idea what I was stepping into. The air grew colder as I descended. Each step echoed, sharp and hollow. The smell of dust grew stronger, mixed with something metallic. I expected to reach the basement floor in a minute, but it kept going. 10 steps, 20, 30, still no bottom. I called back up to my friends, but my voice came out muffled, swallowed by the air. I heard them laugh faintly, heard someone shout, "Keep going." So I did. Another flight, another, but the walls changed. The white paint turned gray, then black. The concrete felt damp under my hand, slimy, and faint scratches lined the walls, long, jagged, like something had clawed at the concrete in desperation. The buzzing of the overhead lights grew softer, until I realized there weren't any lights anymore. And yet, I could see. The steps glowed faintly, just enough to keep walking. My chest tightened. Every instinct told me to turn back. But when I looked up, the staircase above me was gone. Just more steps, leading down. That's when I heard it. Footsteps, not mine, coming from below. Slow, heavy, dragging against the concrete. I froze, strained to listen. The sound stopped, and then a whisper. Not from above, not from below, from the walls. Keep going. I stumbled backward, but the staircase shifted beneath me. The steps rippled, like stone turning to liquid, then hardened again. I almost fell, catching the rail with shaking hands. And when I looked down, there was someone standing far below. A figure, pale, motionless, looking up at me. I ran, downward, faster and faster. The air grew hotter now. Sulfur burned my throat. The walls pulsed like veins. The whispers grew louder. Not one voice. Hundreds. Screaming. Crying. Begging. Every step I took, the voices clawed at my skull. I tried to cover my ears, but the sound was inside me. The staircase narrowed, pressed in around me, and then the figure below moved. It began climbing up, slow at first, then faster. Its face was mine. I turned to flee upward, but the stairs curved, bent, twisted. No matter how I ran, I was still going down. The figure got closer. I could hear its breathing now. And then, it spoke, in my voice. "You're almost here." The rail shook violently. The walls cracked open. Hands, dozens of them, shot out of the concrete, grabbing my arms, clutching at my legs, pulling me down. I screamed, yanking free. But the staircase tilted sideways, throwing me against the wall. And suddenly, I was no longer walking. I was falling, down the endless steps, down into the dark. When I woke, I wasn't on the stairs anymore. I was in a lobby, marble floors, brass railings, like the entrance of some hotel. There was a desk, and behind it, a man in a dark suit. He smiled when he saw me. Not kindly, not warmly, like he'd been waiting. "Welcome," he said. "Name?" I stammered, gave it. He flipped through a massive ledger. The pages looked ancient, yellowed, but my name was already there, written in black ink. "Ah," he said, "you finally arrived." I shook my head, backing away. "Arrived where?" He pointed behind me. I turned and froze. It wasn't a lobby anymore. The staircase was there again, stretching down into the dark. And on it, dozens of people, all walking down, silent, eyes blank, never looking up. I recognized some of them, old faces from my town, people who'd gone missing, people who were never found. And then, one of them looked up, not at me, through me. Her mouth opened, and in my own voice she whispered, "You're late."